First and foremost, I want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. If it wasn't for him, this wouldn't be possible. Low Nose Boxing. So you know what to do. Hit the like button, share the video, leave a comment, subscribe. Let's make it happen. Let's get to 1,000, man. 2024. Time to set some goals. You know what I mean? Anyway, I want to talk about Gervonta Tank Davis versus Devin Haney. I'm joking. I don't want to talk about that because I don't think that's ever going to happen. So let's talk about a fight that's really possible. Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez have separated themselves from the other four young kings in boxing. Don't get me wrong, Shakur Stevenson is highly decorated. He's a 3-division world champion. He unified at 130. But Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney have surpassed Gervonta and Shakur Stevenson in resume. Both guys have taken on the best competition and won. And Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney also have barometer fights. They have fights with mutual opponents, right? That's how you build up a big fight. That's one of the most important keys in building up a mega fight, is to have similar opposition, to like a measuring stick, to see how one fighter does with the other fighter's previous opponent. Sort of like what, in fact, not sort of, exactly like what Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather did on the build up to that mega fight. Now, they have 3 common opponents. The first one was Mason Menard. Devin Haney stopped Mason Menard in 9 rounds. Teofimo Lopez knocked him out cold in 1 round, right? So Teofimo looked better in that one. The next one was George Kambosos Jr. George Kambosos Jr. scored the upset, split decision victory over Teofimo Lopez. Devin Haney fought George Kambosos twice in Australia and outclassed him. George Kambosos probably won a total of 3 rounds out of 24 rounds. So Devin Haney definitely got the upper hand on Teofimo on that barometer fight. And then we have Vasyl Lomachenko. Vasyl Lomachenko was the most elite out of the 3 common opponents that Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez had. Teofimo Lopez defeated Lomachenko 9 rounds to 3. It wasn't even close, but it was still a tough fight because the 3 rounds that Lomachenko got off on Teofimo, he really put in some work. So it was a tough fight, but Teofimo Lopez clearly won that fight without any dispute whatsoever. He won that fight convincingly. Devin Haney defeated Lomachenko as well, but that was a closer fight. That was a fight where many people feel it was controversial. Many people feel that Lomachenko should have gotten the nod. Me personally, I had Devin Haney winning that fight 7 rounds to 5. So in that barometer, Teofimo Lopez has the upper hand on Devin Haney. Teo and Devin Haney have a father-son combination. Teofimo Lopez is trained by his father, an outspoken Teofimo Lopez Sr., right? Who's very outspoken. Then we got Devin Haney with his father, Bill Haney, who I personally feel should be manager of the year. Another outspoken trainer and manager as well. He's doing a great job marketing his son, putting him on platforms and things of that nature. That's a build-up. That's a rivalry. Both guys have sparred a couple of times in the past. And by the time Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney face off, both guys are going to be fighters with solid resumes. Teofimo Lopez has Vasyl Lomachenko under his belt. He got Josh Taylor. He got Richard Coleman. Pretty soon he's about to face off against Jermaine Ortiz, if I'm not correct. And if all things go well, he might be fighting Subriel Matias in June, right? Assuming Teofimo Lopez handles his business, he's going to have Jermaine Ortiz and Subriel Matias added to that already strong resume. Then you got Devin Haney, who just came off of dominating Regis Prograis. Prior to Regis Prograis, He has wins over Vasyl Lomachenko. He has wins over George Kambosos Jr. He got wins over Jorge Linares and Jojo Diaz, right? So who knows who Devin Haney's going to fight next. But I'm pretty sure he's going to fight somebody solid. Because Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney do not run from the smoke. They run to the smoke. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel Devin Haney did. He pulled a fast one on Shakur Stevenson with that 25% offer. But that's neither here nor there. Devin Haney is still fighting the best competition available. So is Teofimo Lopez. Both guys are in competition with each other. Teofimo Lopez lost to George Kambosos. So Devin Haney said, let me go fight George Kambosos. And he schooled him. Teo, at the time, his biggest win was Lomachenko. So what Devin Haney did, he went out there and fought Lomachenko. Beat Lomachenko. Not as impressive as Teo, but he got the nod. Teofimo Lopez jumped up to 140, outclassed Josh Taylor. Devin Haney jumped up to 140 and outclassed Regis Prograis. And now Teofimo Lopez is about to take on a young, hungry lion. He takes on all types of styles. He's not a fighter that just takes on flat-footed Mexican-style fighters. He took on southpaws. He took on slick boxers, guys that can move around. He took on punchers. He took on Matrix-like fighters. He took on dirty fighters. And now he's about to take on a young fighter in Jermaine Ortiz, a fighter who's in his 20s. None of the other four kings have beaten a real good, highly skilled young fighter in the prime or near his prime. And Teofimo Lopez is going to be the first one to do that when he takes on Jermaine Ortiz. So, like I said before, Teofimo and Devin Haney are in a competition with each other. So, it's going to be very interesting to see who Devin Haney is going to fight next. And let me take that back. Gervonta Davis did take on somebody in their 20s in Ryan Garcia. But, like I said before, oh yeah, and Shakur Stevenson took on Edwin De Los Santos. But all due respect, Edwin De Los Santos is not on the level of Jermaine Ortiz. And believe it or not, Ryan Garcia might not be on that level neither, as far as what he's done inside the ring, proven on an elite level, because Jermaine Ortiz came off of a loss to Vasyl Lomachenko that many people feel he should have gotten the nod. So that's going to be a very interesting fight. I got Teofimo Lopez winning that fight. Now, as far as Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney, that's an interesting contrast of styles. Devin Haney's a pure boxer. Underrated punching power, the kind of power that can keep you honest. And then we got Teofimo Lopez, highly skilled, highly athletic, devastating one-punch knockout power, underrated defense. It's going to be interesting how that fight plays out. I'm not going to sit here and make a preview and prediction video for that fight because they have roadblocks that they have to get past. Teofimo Lopez has to get past Jermaine Ortiz and then possibly Subriel Matias. Devin Haney is going back and forth for Gervonta Tank Davis. It remains to be seen if that Devin Haney-Tank Davis fight happens. But nevertheless, Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney, that's going to be, in my opinion, the biggest fight and the most anticipated fight of 2024. So with that being said, hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to my channel, Low Nose Boxing, because Low Nose Boxing. I'm out.